Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. I have a little project share that I wanted to show you before I get too far into it, because I'm developing concept as I'm going along, and then before I run out of supplies and get it all finished, I thought you might want to see some of the processes that I did to get here, and then see it finished. And I'm pretty confident that it's going to come out really cool. I wanted to get this far to make sure that it was going to be pretty fun, pretty nice when it was finished. So basically what I have is a table centerpiece. I'm making a centerpiece for my kitchen table. I have a 6x6x6 box that I have covered in pattern paper. It's Recollections pattern paper by Craftsmart. It's a hot buy from Michael's called Safe Freezin', and it's this one right here. I used this for the top and this for the bottom. This piece here is 4 inches and it goes all the way around. This piece here is 2 inches and it goes all the way around. Then I used this burlap ribbon here that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I wrapped it all the way around the box, and I art glitter glued this on, the paper on, and then I hot glued this around the middle. And then on top of it, I have these are just Walmart gems that I glued all the way around. And then I have this large doily that I draped over the top of the box. And it was part of a multi-pack that I got off of Amazon. And I used this size here, which is this is a 10-inch doily here. And I just laid it on the top like that and then glued all the sides down. I cut the corners. I just cut the corners and then glued all the sides down and then wrapped the little corner pieces. And then I took and I glued this flower foam, a half round flower foam on the top, and this is the tag for that. It's by Flora Craft. It's a foam half ball. It's in Polar Bear. It's a 2.8 inches by 5.7 inches. And I got this off of Amazon, and it was just a couple of dollars. It was not very much money at all. So we have that. Then I took so then what you're going to need is I use the Tim Holtz poinsettia die. This is a Biggs die. I like these because these I can cut 3 full sets of poinsettia flowers out. 3 of them at a time. I can stack up 3 sheets of cardstock on it and run it back and forth a couple times, and it cuts out 3 sets at one time. You can do it with the Stamps of Life poinsettia. That's this. This is the Tim Holtz one, the Biggs die there. This is the Tim Holtz one. This is the Stamps of Life one, and you can see the size difference in them. You know, this one's just a tad bit bigger. And so I'm making 15 of these. And I think if you were to use this, you would need, maybe 17 or 18 of these. I'm going to show you how to put the flowers together as well. So then, you need 15 of these for your half dome, sets of flowers. And on I only used the 3 pieces for the poinsettia. And this one here, I would say on the Stamps of Life one, this one only has the 3 largest poinsettia dies, and this poinsettia is from the floral swish. So it's only the 3. It comes in 4 layers, but I only used the 3 largest. And then I used, I'm not a fan of, the center on this. I really like the elegant style of the Stamps of Life one. And so this is the largest stamen die that comes in that Flourish kit. And so I cut out one of these for each of the flowers. So I have 15. If you do the Stamps of Life one, you'll want to do it one for each of those flowers. If you do 18 of those, you want 18. And then what I did was I took some of these large gems in this pack. This is from Bead Landing. This was a sticker, part of the Michael's sticker haul, is where I got these from Michael's. And I layered up the poinsettias with adhesive dots as well. These are Stampin' Up's Dimensionals, is where I got these from, but you can use any foam squares to layer in between. And then this here is some green ribbon, a 5/8 inch green ribbon, and each of these ribbon petals is a piece of 5.5 inch ribbon, is what those are. And I'm using that to, like I said, mimic the petals there. And then to make them to where they stick into the foam, I made the back using a piece of green cardstock. I cut out a, oh, here's the ribbon. I got this off of Amazon. It was 25 yards, 5/8 inch, 25 yards, and it was just a couple of dollars. That's why I bought it on Amazon. It was super cheap. So then, let me show you how to make this, though. So you'll need a 2-inch punch, 2-inch circle punch, and oh, good enough. Oh shoot, is that a 2-inch? Oh, here, I actually have a green one here. I think that's 2-inch. Oh, no, it's not. Here, let's make it 2-inch. Come on. I like the Stamps of Life green cardstock because it is really stiff. That spearmint. Oh, let's not monkey around with that. Come on now. Let's just do this. I like the dark green better, but this is what I have in my scrap thing, and I didn't want to go get out anymore. So then what you do here is, you guys, are you in frame? I already did this, and none of it was in frame. Totally bit. Okay, so then what you do after you get your 2-inch circle, you use your crocodile, you punch, and I use the small one, the small side. You punch a hole about in the middle. Then you take your scissors and you cut down the center to the hole. And then what you're going to do is, this is going to be your cone to hold your bamboo skewer, and then also to hold your poinsettia. So then you can either glitter glue this together or hot glue it. And I hot glued all mine. It was just easier. So let me, while we're waiting for the hot glue gun to heat up there, let me show you this portion. Oh man, this is running away. Getting a bit messy here. So can you see, please, so you can see. Okay, so what I did here was let's just do one really fast together. It'll just be quicker so you can see. So I curled all the petals. And you do the same. If this is a Stamps of Life one, you do exactly the same. Like I said, I only use these because you could cut more out at one time, and I didn't want it to take forever. You still curl all the petals the same way. Because I actually like the classic look of the Stamps of Life one. I think it's prettier. But I didn't need as many as this, and I could do it faster. So that's why I opted for this one instead. I really like big dies. For that reason. You cut through almost anything. You just go back and forth like you do a regular thinlit die. Okay. So then, to do this, I popped them up with some dimensionals. So, I might as well show you the whole process here. There. And I do the same thing. If it's a Stamps of Life one, you're going to do the same thing. No, actually this one. You're going to want a small piece, though, for the Stamps of Life one. The top one on the Stamps of Life. Because it's much smaller than this one is. Okay. And then what you're going to do is... Oh, I got that in the wrong spot. Oh, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is a practice one anyways. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is... That's hot there. What did I do with the circle? Where are you? Hey, little buddy. You guys see the circle? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Right in my face. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a bamboo skewer and you're going to cut it down into 3. This is what I used here. These, you can get a pack of these at the dollar store. They're super cheap. You're literally just going to... Whoops, sorry about that. You're just gonna... I just eyeballed it. You kind of want... Oh, that flew away. Okay, there you go. So get a piece of bamboo. Bamboo. And you're gonna put this in the middle. You're going to pop some hot glue on the edge there, and we're going to make a dome. We're going to come over about 1 inch. Put some hot glue on there. Can you guys see? There you go. Come over like that. And then for the stick to stay in the center there, we're going to put just a touch of hot glue down there. So it doesn't want to... Whoops. Whoa. Not sure where my camera's going. You're going to do that. And then, to get the poinsettia to stick, you're going to turn it upside down. You're going to run hot glue around the edge. So let's do that. Oh, it's the hot glue stick is really big on the back of this. So it's like bumping everything. Whoops. Okay, and then I just do this. Like that. And then straighten up the stick a little bit. And then just let it dry. So then, once you get all these made, you're going to, whoops. You're going to take some of this stuff. This is the Deco Art Metallic Luster in Radiant Red. You're going to... let's see. You're going to use a dry paintbrush, a cheap dry paintbrush. This will wash out with soap and water. And you're going to dry brush even the dark ones. Even the dark ones here. And you're just going to dip it like this. You can knock a little bit off because we don't want too much on the dark ones. And then what this does is it adds a really beautiful distress shimmer effect to it, and it just makes them pop. Just adds just a really nice touch that extra, just that little something extra that you always want, you know, for your projects. When you use this stuff, you definitely want to make sure that you got a paper towel. It cleans up with soap and water and stuff, but it gets everywhere and it stains because it dries super fast. But the pieces that are like crumbling off, like you can see, it's like crumbling off right there. They will mark stuff. Like if you rub it, it'll like leave red marks. You can wash it off, but I'm sure it would stain, you know, some stuff. So don't like do it on your carpet or anything. Yeah, that would not be cool. So I just dab a little, brush it, just dab a little, and just keep going over, and then you just do them all like that. And then all the way around, and then look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is just gorgeous. So now we're done with that. And what we're going to do is, like I said, the Stamps of Life, that center for that poinsettia on the florist card is the prettiest. And so I just glue that down to the middle, and you could be done right there. I mean, look how pretty that is. Let's glue that down. But you can also take it another step and add that gold gem in the center as well. Ooh, bummer. Yep, just art glitter glue that down right in the center, and look. Oh, I forgot to puff it. It's too flat for me. I puff these first. Kind of puff them up a little bit. And then glue it down. It makes it look more fun. And since it's not going in the middle, we're not really worried about it being flat. You know what I mean? See, and look how pretty that is. You could totally leave them like that. But let's grab a gem. One of these large ones here. And these have sticky dimensionals as well. And then I think that just adds that little bit of extra. And look how pretty that is. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to cut 3 strips of 5.5-inch ribbon, whatever you're going to use. Then you're going to cross them over like that, so you get a loop. And then you're going to take your crocodile, and on this you could actually use the large side, and you're going to punch through it. And then I do it a couple times, so it really breaks those threads. And then you're going to thread each one of these onto the back of here, like that. And that mimics your little petals. And these were already done, so like I said, I was just trying to get concept first, and then once I got that, it was like, oh, I better get some of this before I'm done with all of it, so you guys could see how it goes together. And so there you have it, and that's going to mimic our petals. So then let me go ahead and finish these up. And so then you just literally push them all down into the foam like that, or you just literally push them into the foam, and then they look just like that sitting on there. They're really pretty. I mean, and I'm going to get them to stay. I'm actually going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back, and then push it all the way in. So that way, actually I'll probably put the hot glue on the stick, on the bottom of the stick, and then push it in. So that way it will stay where I want it to be. Like, you know what I mean? And so like that. So let me finish up all these flowers, and let me finish up all the flowers and then get it arranged, and that way you guys could see what it looks like all done. Okay, here it is, the finished product. I got all the poinsettias glued down and everything. I do want to say that this was proof of concept video for process. And when I was explaining on how to do the loops for the poinsettias, I actually changed it. Instead of crossing over, I just did the traditional loop where it's end over end, and they're joined together in the same direction. And that way it actually mimicked the foliage better than the loop. It left open spaces, and the foliage, you use the greenery to kind of hide those, naked spots and things. And so that's what I needed these to do. And so it worked better. Just doing the traditional loop instead of the crossover one. And I think this just came out really fun. Came out super darling. I mean, look at all the shimmer on the poinsettias. It came out so fun. It's just a fun project. It's so cool. I really like it. I really love how it came out. Look at all those flowers, the shimmer. They're really cool. And then the box even is super fun. I thought this would actually make a really cool way to give a gift card. Actually, you could hang one of the tag gift cards off the side of it, and have the gift card there, and then the recipient could use this as a home decor piece, display it and whatnot for Christmas, and then that's how they would get their gift as well, which I think would be pretty fabulous, pretty darn fun. And anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little project share, little semi tutorial, and maybe give it a try. This I was kind of calculating up what this would have cost. It didn't cost me anything. I had literally everything in my stash, so it was all free to me, and I was pretty tickled about that. But with the dome, with the most expensive being the dome piece, I think they're less than $2. I don't think there's even $5 worth of stuff here, because excuse me, because like the cost of the paper pad, I buy all those on sale. A lot of the stuff from the dollar store, stuff from Amazon, you get really good deals, and you shop the sales and stuff. And yeah, I don't think $5, not $5 worth of product here. Excuse me, goodness gracious. And I just think what a fun thing. And if you use it as a gift tag holder, what a fun way for a person to get a gift card. That would be a hoot. And I was going to show you. So this is that paintbrush I used. Soap and water cleaned up in my hands. Look, I'm all clean now. Just comes right off. But it does dry quick, and it doesn't come off or anything. And but you do want to be aware of the mess, because it is water soluble. Yeah, you want to use it where you can clean it up. So there's that. But hope you enjoyed. Hope you maybe give it a try. Dig out some stuff in your craft room, out of your stash, and go forth and have fun creating. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of your week. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll check back soon. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.